Hello everyone, welcome back to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are returning to this channel and welcome all of you that are just finding this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and if any of you are interested in booking personal tarot readings or a service with me, all the information about that is available on my website. The link is in the description box below this video. Also, if you want more videos from me, you can check out the Patreon channel. The link to that is also in the description box below, okay? So today we're going to be doing a video of how do you make them feel, okay? This was not intended. This is just something that my cat kind of sort of chose because I have these little lists, you know, where things are written, and she just sort of, I don't know, played with things on this table apparently throughout the night, and I found this little paper underneath the table today. So we're going to be doing this video today. Let's call it Sources, or my cat's choice, Michiko's choice. So that's what we're doing. So we have 3 groups to choose from. It's going to be quite a little bit of a shorter read though, so about 15 minutes per group, okay? We have group number 1 with the beautiful Amethyst here. For group number 2, we have the clear Quartz crystal. And for group number 3 here, we have the Citrine crystal, okay? So these are the 3 groups. The timestamps for each of the groups are in the description box below and also in the comment section below. So you guys can already scroll down below, hop into your reading. If you feel like you need a bit more time, you can pause the video at this point, take a few deep breaths, also drink a bit of water to flush out that energy, rehydrate yourself and center yourself so that you can move into the reading with a clear focus and a clear mind. Also, what else? You can pick more than one group as always. You can pick more than one group for, you know, different people, whatever you feel drives with your intuition today, whatever your intuition is calling you to do. You know, you are in the driver's seat here and your intuition is accompanying you on this journey. So let's get into it, and I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked the beautiful Amethyst crystal today for your reading about how do you make them feel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get into it. We're going to be using the Shaman's Dream Oracle first. See what comes through for you guys, okay? So let's see here. How do you make them feel, Spirit? How does group number 1, so the Amethyst Collective here, how do they make them feel, please? How do they make their person or whoever is on their mind feel here? How do you make them feel? We have the hollow bone teachability. Interesting. Okay, this is definitely a type of wisdom crown energy. You are teaching them so many things without even knowing it. It feels like you're acting as a mirror to your person and as a real expander of their self-awareness without even knowing it. It feels like with this hollow bone, it's like you're just going through life on your own terms. You're just doing things that feel good to you, you know. You're just following your own sense of whatever feels good and doing that, your own creativity, your own intuition, you know, whatever it is. But with doing that, you are definitely inviting this person to reflect more upon their own lives. You are inviting messages to come into this person with all of these feathers. There's a huge component of spirit and source basically acting through you to teach this person many lessons about how they are acting within the world, how they're finding themselves within the world, you know, their own being within the world. What else? How they're approaching things, you're teaching them that as well. And also, you know, how their own mind sometimes interferes with things, or how their own mind, how their own judgments are, you know, interfering with a more joyous connection to life is what's coming through here with this card. So very powerful energy. And beautiful. Group number 1. So let's see what else. So how do you make them feel? You make them feel like you're a teacher, like you're like a shamanic teacher for them, but like low scale shamanic teacher, almost like a healer of some sort as well. But you know, you are also a little bit tough occasionally without maybe even knowing it. You know, this is all sort of what's coming through is like a service, like you are through your own being, through just being who you are, offering a service to this person to gain a refined sense of self-awareness. So what else? So yeah, you're a mentor of a spiritual sort. Let's say. Okay, what is this? We have the Watchers here, transpersonal. Yeah, definitely. You're connecting this person to more than just their ego. Okay, this is very much in line with what we were just talking about. You're connecting them to their ancestors, to their generational traumas. You're inviting them to the trauma of birth is what's coming through here as well. But also you are sort of inviting this person to consider a more transpersonal approach to their own lives, a more interconnected with other people approach to their own lives, where they feel more connected, or where they allow themselves to establish connection with other people more, where they try to just sort of let go of the ego more and more. That's in line also with the beliefs that this person becomes aware of, and then they decide to let them go or sort of transmute, alchemize in a certain way. By transpersonal, there's a huge component of a psychic connection between the two of you. Definitely there's like this this understanding that happens between the higher selves, and also just, you know, on this level of source, there's just this interconnectedness between the two of you on the astral level. So you guys might be dreaming about each other often. You know, you guys might be getting information about one another through the dreams, or just you can quite literally connect to one another through the dreamscape here. So what else? How do you make them feel in regards to that is the question. So just peaceful is what's coming through. Peaceful, like a little bit bewildered, a little bit confused about what's going on. But overall, there's peace involved in this, and there's joy, because it feels like someone has your back. There are also limitless possibilities here, Spirit is reminding us. So stars in the sky, limitless possibilities are coming through. So it feels like you also allow this person to connect to something higher, you know, to connect to the limitless possibilities of the universe, quite literally. And again, it's like that, this understanding that their ego is a part of them, and it's a part that sort of limits them, but at the same time it's a part of something greater than themselves. So it's a very, it's sort of like this whole group, it's a very ethereal, psychic feeling. You know, it's a very joyful, very sort of open, expansive energy. Not something that's sort of, you know, just settled in like this little rock. You know, it's just it is this, but it's at the same time something greater than this. So it's like a multitude in something small. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's hard to put into words, because it's an expansiveness that is gathering as well in something small, but that is a part of something greater than itself as well. So yeah, you're teaching this person the limitless possibilities of what it means to be a human. So yeah, how do you make them feel through all this? You make them feel like they are on a profound journey of self-discovery, on a profound journey of discovering the world, which is themselves as well. So it's like this inner outward, as above so below type of discovery that they are coming into, and that they are integrating, you know. So as I said, very profound. and you're teaching them without knowing it. So that's very beautiful, group number 1. So let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Yeah, you make them feel all over the place. You make them feel confused. You make them feel like whatever it is that they're focusing on, they get to manifest, or they are their own creator. They're the creator of their own reality. Eye of the needle here, intentionality. This to me feels like this person is really recognizing through you how much they are the creator of their own world. You know, how they basically dream meaning into being. You know, I hope this is not too much of a philosophical group for you guys. We have the Divine Matrix on the bottom of the deck, which is just, again, pushing this even more, this energy that we are just talking about, the galactic mushroom, the interconnectedness. Like, you make this person connect to the universe, connect to other people, connect with beings beyond their wildest dreams here. You make them feel connected, but also you make them feel empowered. You make them feel determined, but also very confused, sometimes fearful as well. With this energy, we have that, you know, that connection of the shaman. That's a little bit like, oh dear, okay, so we're going there. You know, it's kind of a scary energy occasionally, because you are faced with really deep aspects of your own self through that, and this person realizes that and they're aware of that. So they are sometimes also like a little bit afraid of you, afraid of this connection, because they feel of the potential it has to break their ego. So their ego is basically afraid, is what this is telling me. So let's see now what else wants to come through. We're going to use the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. So how do you make them feel, group number 1? How do you make them feel? We have the World, like there's a sense of completion in their own lives. You make them feel attractive. You make them feel like they can start anew. Like they can always start something new, something better here. You make this person want to travel, you know, be more curious. You make this person die and be born again over and over again. We have strong scorpionic energy here, so there are big depths that this person is covering here. How do you make them feel? You make them feel confused. You make them feel broken. You make them feel ecstatic. You know, you just bring this person all over the place, all over the world. Basically, it's like a travel all over the world of their inner self, their inner emotions, and just learning how to die better is what's coming through here. Learning how to just integrate things better, learning how to let go better, learning how to welcome new things in a more easeful way, in a more relaxed way. And that is difficult. So yeah, you make this person feel heavy about their own life. You make them feel happy. You make them feel joyful. It's like you bring this person to the ups of their life and to the downs of their lives. We have the 8 of Swords coming through next. So yeah, you also make this person feel like they're lost in their own selves occasionally, like they're really confused, like they don't know what to do next. You know, it's like this energy of sort of being your own devil or your own hell, because this person is through you noticing that they are the creator of their own reality, you know. So this card, this one is profound, and in that level of just realizing that they are creating these thoughts and then they are bringing them into creation. So the outside world is just like a mirror of their own opinions, their own thoughts, their own beliefs that are conscious and unconscious. So it's like you are really helping this person recognize like how much they are doing this, how much they are creating these things. Again, with all of the energy there. So what else? How do you make them feel? Yeah, like the creator, like the magician, like the one who is bringing things into creation, the one who is thinking things into being, basically, here. because immediately as you think it, it's already done on the transpersonal, it's already done on the spiritual level. So then you just have to sort of, you know, it just manifests in a certain way in the physical here. Next, we have the Five of Wands. So you make this person also feel very conflicted internally. Like there are a lot of different passions moving through them. This person does feel quite confused around you as well, because they don't know what to think about themselves, about the world anymore. So yeah, you also you bring confusion in this person's life, but also you bring clarity in this person's life. We have the Ace of Wands here on the bottom of the deck, which does indicate that this person feels a great deal of attraction towards you as well. So how do you make them feel? Also, you make them feel like passion towards you, make them feel desire towards you as well. I wouldn't say that this person is not desiring you sexually either. So there's like a sensual energy here that they want. And we also have wanting to protect themselves, wanting to sort of keep this energy away. That's basically their ego stepping in a bit with the Seven of Wands. We have this energy of like wanting to self-contain themselves, wanting to stay in the comfort zone, wanting to stay in the comfort of their own living often. So you make them feel like they have to ward off evil spirits or just push away evil spirits occasionally whenever you're around. Just, it's creating quite a difficult energy internally for this person. So let's see what else. So we have here also the Two of Wands. So yeah, on the other end of the spectrum, they're very excited about things whenever you're around, because you bring new things in to their lives. You know, you sort of bring new beginnings, and that's exciting. It's like a very expansive energy. It's like an energy of what is going to happen next. It's like that excited child, you know, waking up in the morning and waking up their parents and being like, okay, what are we doing today? Where are we going? Or when you're going on a trip and you're like small and you're like, you know, so ecstatic and happy about going to travel to a distant land that you don't know yet. So it's like that type of very sort of happy go lucky energy. Let's do this, very joyful energy. The Page of Cups is coming through as well. So there is like this offering of love, of idealism here as well. You make this person feel like they can dream again, like they can dare to be idealistic, like they can dare to hope and to dream of a beautiful connection, of a beautiful emotional connectedness with you or with someone else, even, you know, with other people, with other beings. We do have the Two of Swords on the bottom reverse. So yeah, you do also bring, you know, a sense of confusion, an overwhelming sense of confusion to this person. Like they have trouble integrating some of the things that you sort of offer them through your own existence here, but also they really enjoy spending time with you because you're very, very fun. So you make them feel joyful. It's just basically you make them feel all over the place with all of these cards, you know. It's just a mix of everything together all at once, and it is sometimes overwhelming and it's sometimes feeling like they have to step back, but overall it's just such a joyful time for them to be in this. So they really do enjoy you as well. Group number 1. Okay, so anything else that needs to be said? Spirit is saying that I should just get you one card of guidance through the Moonology. Let's just get you one. So Spirit, please, for group number 1 here. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. It's time to step into this new year. Group number 1, it's time to really begin a life anew, okay? Or to just let go of what has been holding you back up until now, okay? You know what that is, you know it's been holding you back. It's there in your mind, present all the time, sort of nagging at you, being like, okay, when are you going to let this go? So with that being said, thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sharing your energy. If you want a personal tarot reading, all the information can be found on my website, or you can just send me an email and I will provide you with all the information necessary, my dears. If you want to join the tribe on Patreon, you are very much welcome to do that. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Join us. We have lots of new videos coming out over there each month. So make sure you are supporting or subscribed to that as well. And with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel a great deal. And I'll be seeing you again in another one of my videos. Bye. Hello, group number 2 here. If you picked this beautiful crystal quartz cluster, this is going to be a reading. So Ganesha is doing its own thing there. So this is going to be a reading. Let's move into the reading now. How do you make them feel is what we are asking here, Spirit. So how does group number 2 make their person feel? I just love how aligned this reading is. I have to say, I just love reading into this energy right now. So let's see here, Moon Maiden, new beginning, but also very sensual energy. Wow, this person feels like they find you very, very beautiful, especially your movements and your divine feminine energy. Even if you are a man, your divine energy is like that nourishing, almost like, yeah, nourishing for their soul, like they can drink it up type of feeling. You feel very calming to your person, very relaxed, almost like water. How do you make them feel? You make them feel accepted, you make them feel loved, you make them feel supported, you make them feel nourished and refreshed as well. You feel like you bring peace to this person's energy field, like you settle them, you ground them, and you you ground them, and you like bring this minty flavored crispiness to them energetically is what this feels like. It's a refreshing clarity, new beginning. Yes, definitely a new way of looking at things, a new perspective even, or just a new sort of refreshing clarity on the situation. So let's see what else, Spirit. So we're using the Shaman's Dream here, Oracle, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, if any of you are interested. Okay, we have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Okay, so you help this person feel very, very empowered. And also we have here overflow, yes, overwhelm and plenty. Interesting, so cute. So yeah, also an overwhelming feeling of support, of love. We have water present again, so I feel like water is a huge indicator of this energy, of your huge connector of your energy, which just does feel a little bit sexual, sensual in its essence. So you do make this person feel attracted. Definitely they're drawn to you, but you also help them uncover their emotions, which does feel a little bit overwhelming occasionally with this card. But also with the Magician's Sword, there's again that sense of clarity. This one is making me think of the Ace of Swords especially, and the Ace of Swords is often that energy that sort of brings new beginnings again, that brings clarity, that brings understanding. The Ace of Swords energy is often indicating of a fresh start. So fresh start, new ideas coming in, clarity, inspiration, also sense of logic. You help this person think more logically, think more from that energy of mindfulness, from the energy of observing their own selves and their own thoughts, not being so identified with it all. And you sort of also offer this person a more aligned communication, right? Another thing that's coming through is definitely a sense of success, a sense of abundance with this overwhelm. There's a sense of, okay, I can have it, I can achieve it, I can energy, especially also with this confidence in your own magic. You help this person believe in themselves. You help them understand that they can do it, that it's never too late to do something that they always wanted to do. So you help them overall feel very supported. You help inspire them. You help guide them in a certain way towards their own purpose, towards what it is that they are wanting to do, towards what fills them with joy here. Sometimes this person does get overwhelmed by the intensity of this connection or what it is that you're bringing here. It feels like you bring a sense of self-love to your person as well. So, you know, if they have not fully integrated a sense of self-love, they do tend to get a little bit overwhelmed, like, okay, this is too much, I can't handle it, right? It's a little bit like, oh my gosh, okay, so much is happening right now and I can't deal with this right now. So it's like, yeah, it's like too much energy, too much stuff. Maybe sometimes even too much stuff is happening in their own lives, and they just get overwhelmed with all the things that are going on, all the energy that's sort of shifting through. With the Magician's Sword and other things coming through, that there's a sense of like nothing can stop me, you know. If I decide to not be done, I'm never going to fail, you know, because failure is just deciding that you are going to not do that. So it's that sense of sort of acting and wanting to get moving. Okay, so yeah, there's a sense of wisdom. How do you make this person feel like they have more wisdom when you are around? It's an interesting energy, you know. You sort of, whenever you're present, even if it's just like you're sitting next to this person, you're not talking, you know, you don't need to communicate verbally for this to take place. But it's just like with you being present there, you offer them your own energy, you offer sort of your own presence. And through that, this person can align with more wisdom, with new beginnings, with curiosity here. With, yeah, new beginnings, new ideas, curiosity for themselves. All right. So let's see what else. But sometimes it's also like life is too much to handle with this card. We have the Empty Well, time to replenish. You also help this person understand it's time to take a break occasionally, that it's okay to take a rest, that it's okay to just sort of be like, okay, I'm going to, you know, just take a hiatus right now. I'm going to just replenish my energy. I'm going to focus on myself. You help this person understand, again, through this self-love, that it's okay to love themselves in whatever shape or form they are coming across. Okay? It's also, you know, you help bring this person lessons that it's basically not, let's say, okay to continue working themselves into the ground, you know, that it's okay to step back from the world occasionally and to sort of give their own energy to themselves. Maybe it is something that you do naturally, you know, you sort of align yourself gracefully to your own self, or it's something that you might struggle with as well, and you are very conscious of that you need to take like mindful moments for yourself throughout the day. So yeah, you help this person with that as well. You help them understand how to love themselves here, which is a beautiful energy. How to sort of fill their own cup again and not focus so much on others, but focus on themselves and their own cup first, so that they can pour more into the life later on. So let's see now what else comes through for you. Yeah, we have this energy of abundance here. You help them feel secure. You help this person feel like, okay, I have enough. I can relax. You know, I don't have to continue grabbing. I don't need to continue hoarding. I don't need to continue having all of this. I can just relax. You also help this person. How do you make them feel? You make them feel slow and steady. You make them feel like making small steps every day is good. It's worth it. It's like a slow and steady wins the race type of energy. It's like making baby steps towards your desire, making like little movements every day towards something that you are wanting here. How else? How do you make them feel? With this card, there is a sense of steady focus, almost like eyes on the prize, knowing what it is that they are wanting. Here, it's a calming energy, though. It's a very grounding energy. It allows you to sink into your own body here, so you make them feel grounded again. Let's see what else. You make them feel grounded. You help them feel their bodies more. It's like you bring an energy of steadiness, but also here an energy of being able to move to something greater, being able to travel with their mind to other lands, to have confidence that they can succeed in something different, that they don't have to stay where they're at if they're unsatisfied with that, that they can move away from discomfort and move towards a new state of living or a new state of being if they just think it into being, if they trust the possibilities, if they trust the process of creation through their own thoughts and beliefs. You help align this person to a better life, to starting new chapters in their own lives, to being able to be like, okay, I don't have to stay settled if I'm not happy there. You allow them to just be able to dream of new possibilities. We have strength, so how do you make them feel? You help them feel like they have the inner strength to handle adversity, like they can do things and be aligned with difficulty and sort of move through difficulty without resistance. Without being like, okay, this is difficult, it's sucky, it's blah blah blah, it's not that energy. It's like, okay, this is happening and it's difficult and we are slowly pushing through this, we're slowly moving through this. It's a sense of trust that you align this person with. A sense of companionship here as well, a sense of friendship. That's what's coming through here, a sense of someone having their back. And it might be weird for you to hear that because you might not be in such a relationship with your person that this might be making sense, but on an energetic way, on an energetic level, this definitely feels like they can trust themselves to explore because they feel like there's a sense of support that you offer them energetically and that they also offer you energetically, conversely. But there is a sense of someone has my back here. And there's a sense of, okay, I can move away from adversity. I can move away from difficulty with the Five of Pentacles reversed. I don't have to be in this scarcity mindset. You make them feel like, okay, I can dream big and I have the potential to create more for myself here, I have the support of the universe, and we have the the Two of Cups coming through next, which just does feel like there's a sense of profound friendship. You make them feel like they can trust you. You make them feel loved. They feel loved and supported by you again. They feel like there's a beautiful, loving exchange of energy between the two of you. Like there's this emotional support that you offer one another. That's also coming through here with strength. With these two, there's a very similar energy with the Strength card and with the Two of Cups card. There's a sense of kindred souls meeting and supporting each other through difficulty, through growth, through growing pains, through growing excitements. There's a sense of, okay, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I'm here to help you explore. I'm here to sort of help you see things from a different lens. I'm here to offer you my emotional stability when you're feeling moody or out of sorts, and vice versa. There's this friendship, there's this longevity here, almost like a soulmate energy. And doesn't have to be like a romantic soulmate either. It can be like a soulmate that's a friend as well, or a soulmate that's just an acquaintance. It doesn't have to be a profound romantic connection or an intimate, very profound connection here. You know, it can just be an intimate friendship here as well. So it's very beautiful to feel into. There's this sense of unity between the two of you that this person feels. So let's see what else. And yeah, there's a sense of, okay, I can trust myself to be content by myself. You know, there's this, how do you make them feel? You make them feel like it's okay to come into their own power through this sense of just feeling emotionally at peace with themselves and being able like to rest and to rejuvenate themselves, to be like, okay, it's okay to be who I am right now. It's okay to act the way that I want to act right now. Now there is a sense of stability here, emotional stability and emotional love, emotional support, joy, and like a personal and spiritual completion here. Yeah, definitely like an achievement, and also dreams that are yet to be fulfilled, and a sense of contentment within one's own self. You know, like they can sit with their own self and be like, okay, this is good, this is okay. You help this person be more authentic with the Seven of Swords reversed here. You help them realize their authenticity and help them reflect on who they really are through your conversations. I feel like you have very interesting conversations as well here with the Two of Cups coming through and with strength. Something like conversations that really inspire each one of you to something greater, you know. And you're very open to the opinions of one another here as well, is what I'm feeling. So Spirit, what else? What's the guidance now for group number 2 here? What's the guidance? Okay. Let's see what's the guidance for you, group number 2. Luck is on your side. You are invited to trust in Spirit. New moon in Sagittarius. So very powerful energy. You're invited to just trust in your life circumstances right now. Trust that life is bringing you precisely where you have to be. Luck is on your side. Jupiter and abundance is on your side, even if it might feel like it's a bit like weird occasionally or weird right now in your life. It's all bringing you to something greater. So trust in possibilities. Trust in what life is bringing you, you know. Trust in this expansive energy. Trust in possibilities is what I want to tell you guys here with the new moon in Sagittarius, because it's like that energy of abundance is all around. You just have to allow yourself to open up to it and be like, okay, wow, this is all present here. This is what I get to be grateful for. This is what I have, you know, to be grateful for what you have. And through that, luck is merging in your life right now. Be joyful, be in your body, whatever it is that you're feeling here, and luck is going to meet you there. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much for connecting group number 2. I'm going to finish it there. If you want a personal tarot reading from me, all the information about that can be found on my website. The link is in the description box below this video. If you want, you can also just send me an email and I will provide you with all the information. All right, so thank you so much for connecting. If you want more videos, if you want to align with further information or things from me, if you want a more personal approach, you can also join the tribe on Patreon. We would be very happy to have you join us over there. I post a lot of content over there. We have a lot of videos over there already, so make sure that you are subscribed to the Patreon community as well. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel a great deal. So make sure you have that covered to help support in a very meaningful and effortless way. And with that being said, thank you so much for being here as well again. And wishing you have a beautiful day moving forward today with lots of clarity and love stepping into your life. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3 here. If you have picked a beautiful citrine crystal, this is going to be your reading for how do you make them feel. So we're going to start off with the Shaman's Dream Oracle here to see what comes through for you. Okay, so how do you make them feel? Spirit, so many cards shifting through here. So let's see now, Spirit, please. For group number 3, how do they make their person feel? How do they make them feel? Please, Spirit, how do they make them feel? Woo! All right, we have skywriting the fates. Okay, this is interesting. You make this person feel synchronicity. Okay. Okay, with this card, I'm going to do something a bit different because I feel like I have to read from the booklet on synchronicity, specifically from Teal Swan's Tarot Oracle Frequency deck. So just going to be a minute with that. So the fates, you help this person really connect to where they are headed and to help them listen to the signs that the universe has to offer them is what's coming through here. So wow, powerful. You help them sort of improve themselves, improve their trust towards the universe here. How do you make them feel? You make them feel in awe, in wonder of the universe here with fates coming through. You make them feel like they're moving forward, like they're being supported by something that they don't understand. It's interesting that this is such a positive alignment with yourself here as well. Because it feels like, you know, it's an interesting energy here because it feels like you are the catalyst for the synchronicity energy in your person's lives, but at the same time it's like it's not directly you. It's not like your ego or who you are is influencing this. It's something else that is influencing this. It's like Odin, you know, the great spirit. Something else is influencing the two of you here through synchronicity. But synchronicity is a great component of this connection and is definitely making your person feel like they're more aligned to spirit. Okay, so I'm just going to read through the synchronicity messages because I feel like it might be important. It's a sense of guidance, but it might give us a sense of what's going on here as well with this person, okay? So synchronicity, we're reading from the frequency tarot cards from Teal Swan, okay? So basically the card of synchronicity says, you can be sure that divine forces are at play in your circumstance. Yes, definitely. This is what this person feels with you here. There's a particularly meaningful relationship between the things you and / your person are lining up with at this time. You / your person are a creator, so they're realizing this through this connection. And at this time, your focus and energy is bringing forth that which you / your person require or need to manifest into physical manifestation. So be conscious of what thoughts you are thinking. This is what you help this person align with as well. The time between the thought and its physical appearance will be quick. Yeah, things really shift quickly with the two of you here. Get clear about what you desire in your life. Yeah, you helped your person feel into that as well. And all forces in the universe are working with you to bring your desires to fruition. So there's a sort of energy of revelation between the two of you here. Okay, you also help your person recognize what they are telling themselves that they want, and you know how they can bring that forth, how they can sort of catalyze that forth into their own reality. Right, so we spent so much time here on this Fates card, but really wanted to go into depth of this. So I could even go deeper here, but I feel like we should also get other cards out. You get the gist of the energy though. So let's see, how do you make them feel, group number 3? So how do you make them feel? Do you make their person feel? What is coming through here is also Durpleton from the unicorns. It's like, I don't know what it's called. It's like some type of TV show. It's like a kids TV show, and there are unicorns, and you know, I don't know what it's called, but Durpleton is a character. There's like a goofiness to him. But there is a sense of goofiness. How do you make this person feel like it's okay to be goofy, it's okay to be the fool, it's okay to be weird and different as well? So straddling worlds here, wandering between realms. Oh, how do you make this person feel like they're walking between the reality that is right here, right now, that's like physical, and the reality that they're yet to manifest into being? So it's like they have this in-betweenness feeling with you. This is aligned with the fates very strongly. It's like walking in life through the eyes of the 5D, let's say, and the 3D, or from the eyes of the higher self and the eyes of the three-dimensional egoic self. And sort of like finding a balance, like sort of like finding a dance between the two of those. So yeah, you help this person feel life and see life from many different perspectives here. From the perspective of the higher self and also the physical self here, and sort of find harmony between the two. We have Horseman, the herald of change, coming through next. So also help this person move forward quickly, move forward with a mastery, move forward with an understanding of where they want to go. There's a sort of strength behind this connection as well. You help them feel like they can do it, like they have the guts, the grit to carry things through. We have balancing act on the bottom of the deck, so cute. Dances on one foot here. Yeah, you're aligning this person, their, let's say, physical body. So with the herald of change, there is this energy of you making them feel like there's a fresh start waiting for them, like there's a new energy coming in, like there's good news coming in, but also that they have to be a little bit cautious about what's coming into their lives, cautious to sort of not align themselves with things that might not feel good to them. You help this person feel giddy and also optimistic, but not blindly optimistic here with the Horseman energy, okay? So next we have here the beautiful Sky Dancers. This is the energy of surrender, to really aligning themselves with flow, aligning themselves with ease. Okay, you help them feel more at ease with themselves, more in flow with life here. It's like a liberation from attachments, which is a very like ethereal, psychic, open energy, open to possibilities, open to what is to come, and not feeling blocked by their ego or by limiting beliefs here. You are inviting your person to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into their lives. Okay, so you make them allow to trust the feminine energy more. Okay, to not overanalyze the situation too much to exhaustion, but sort of to invite the sacred feminine energy into their lives more, the wisdom within their heart, no matter the gender, you know, to guide them to success here. And yeah, that's exactly what you're doing here. You're inviting that energy of femininity to dance with them, to sort of create that splashing of balance in their own lives here, to welcome in the new relationship as well, new relationship with themselves, with their work, with their love life, with a new love life, okay? And to say yes to life with the dances on one foot here as well. It's like you make this person feel like they need to find a more balanced way of living their own lives, to move more gracefully into each position into their own lives, okay? To not be doing too much and find it impossible to catch up, rather to be ready and to sort of distinguish between readiness and preparation on one and the other hand, okay? So you really help this person feel like what is it like to not be juggling their entire life, but knowing that, you know, there's a certain flow to it, there's a certain acceptance of it, there's a certain resourcefulness to life that they can always utilize. And I hope this is making sense to you guys, because it's just such a, it's a very open energy, and it's a very like, it's a very surrendered energy. It's very like, I'm going to allow myself to surrender into this feeling type of energy. So let's see what else comes through here with the tarot cards for you, for how do you make them feel. So group number 3, please, Spirit, how do they make them feel? Ooh, okay, you make them feel difficulty occasionally. Like things are really clamping down on them, like there's this end of the battle right now, and they're feeling like very defeated, like they have completely worked themselves into the ground. You might invite anxiety into this person's life occasionally as well, to allow them to move to that surrender, you know. So that surrender, it's not always easy, it's always, or it's sometimes, you know, also accompanied by the deep sense of anxiety that comes with the ego death. Yeah, so how do you make this person feel? You make them feel like it's very difficult to let go occasionally, like they are up against loss, like they're up against hardship, painful endings, failure. They're hitting rock bottom occasionally as well in their own lives. Okay, so it's like with the highs also comes the lows and the recognition of the lows. Yeah, we have anxiety coming through next, so sense of not being able to move on the way that they have been living life up until now, with 9 of Swords here. Sort of being like, okay, I need to take a change or make a change in my life. There's a sense of mental anguish here, sleepless nights, sense of remorsefulness. Maybe also, you know, maybe there was a certain situation that's transpired between the two of you that's making that you are making your person feel remorse by how they have acted. But also you make them feel like, you know, they can just sweep things under the rug and pretend like things are dealt with, you know. They can't just move through their life by not addressing their shadows, by not resolving their wounds. You're like really bringing that to their attention in this lifetime. And you do sometimes make them feel overwhelmed with worry and fear because of that, because they might be used to pushing things away. And when you are there, it's like they are not able to do it. There's a sense of conflicting energy here as well. So they feel there's a sense of conflict here towards you. I feel like what I want to point out here, because it's interesting, it's like this is the higher self sort of ushering in the energy, and it's how they sometimes feel about you, but sometimes they also feel like this profound energy of the ego sort of coming in and being like, no, this is not how we're doing things, you know, we're going to fight, we're going to run ourselves into the ground, we're not going to follow the synchronicity here. And you know, you sometimes make this person feel like they have been defeated, like feeling unfairly defeated as well, like there was a fight between the two of, like they want to blame themselves and you for things as well, feeling like a victim as well here with the 5 of Swords. Victim mentality and self-pity is coming through here, and judging oneself harshly here as well. Yeah, feeling like a victim. Maybe sometimes trickery and deceit, being like, okay, I can trick myself into this, I can trick other people into this. You know, the distinction between oneself and other people here is a very blurred line, because what you're doing to others, you're ultimately also doing to yourself here. So yeah, your person is sometimes really unkind to themselves. How do you make them feel like they are unkind to themselves? But also help them recognize the negative beliefs and how they are mirrored outwardly. So that can definitely result in this energy if they have not been doing that before, if they have not sort of been met with those mirrors before so strongly. So let's see what else we get here. Group number 3, how do you make them feel? Yeah, like they can let go of the old, like they can find their own path with the Eight of Cups reversed here. There's a sense of being able to find their own spiritual path through following what feels good to them emotionally, through following their own sense of stability here, through trusting themselves. You know, you are allowing this person to recognize that they are stuck in an unhealthy situation, either with others or with themselves here. You make this person sometimes feel like they're stagnating, which is a very good energy because you bring awareness to that. You know, you help this person recognize that they're afraid of change. You help this person recognize that they are staying on something to please others, and you're helping this person understand abandonment. So that's all very difficult energy, you know, that yes, it results in fear, it results in trauma, it results in ruin, heartache, etc. But also it's so good to recognize that, because through recognition you can actually do something about it. Okay, and we have the World, so you help this person recognize that everything comes full circle, that there's always a completion to things, that something that begins and starts always ends as well. So there's like this path to life. You know, there's a path of things are returning again and again, but things are also completing themselves again and again. There's this wonder that you ignite in your person as well with this completion energy. There's this wish to travel and to explore life that you bring to them, and also sense of excitement for life, a newfound excitement for life, something that they didn't dare dream of before. Okay. So let's just give you some guidance now. Group number 3, guidance on your own path here. So what's coming here? It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, you are invited to take action. Very literally, very straightforward here with Aries energy. Group number 3, it's time to trust in yourself. It's time to have confidence and just go for it. Even if you're not fully ready, you're never going to be fully ready. It's just time to go and do what you are guided to do, what your joy is calling you towards, right? All right, so I also do want to say that you allow your person to feel supported. If I haven't already kind of forgot what I told you and what I didn't tell you. So that's what's coming through here, group number 3. Take action towards what you want to do, what your desire is, you know, what your joy in life is, right? Thank you so much for connecting, my dears. Thank you for sharing your energy. If you do want a personal tarot reading from me, the information about that can be found on my website, along with other services that I offer. You can contact me through my email to get more information about all of that. And if you want more videos, you can check out the Patreon tribe community. Join us over there. It's lots of fun. We have lots of interesting videos for you to watch, for you to tap into, and lots of collective readings as well over there. So make sure you are joined there as well. The link is in the description box, as is everything else that you might be interested in. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a great deal and helps out me a great deal as well, to show your support in such a very meaningful and small way, but very powerful in the end as well. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. Hope this was clear. Hope it gave you a sense of clarity, guidance on your path, and I'll see you soon in another reading. Bye.